Hi, I'm Colin McLean. I'm the Deputy Chair of the Development Trust here in Kirkcudbright. I've also been responsible for making the Planetarium happen in the renovation of the Johnson School here. Planetarium itself came off the back of a good friend of ours, Andrew Ward, and the seed he sowed when he said, what do people do on a wet day in Kirkcudbright? And that seed grew into the planetarium we have here. We started off by saying we could put something that fitted into the dark sky park and up in the Galloway Hills here. The whole thing just gelled together in one project. But we took the planetarium idea and went to Glasgow Science Centre and asked them for some help around designing it. And they are the ones who are primarily responsible for making what it is today. An exhibition space, a very educational exhibition space, and also the planetarium itself, the dome, where we can show all sorts of shows in there, movies, planetarium shows, looking at the night sky, even go as far as of things like weddings if we want in that space. One of the key things for the planetarium here was to provide some employment for younger people in the town, but also the educational abilities, getting people to think about science, communicating to them about science and what science could do for them. Having a facility like this in the town hopefully will inspire some of the youngsters in the town to do things differently, as well as to think about the environment and what's happening with climate change and so on. It's taken us about 6 or 7 years to get this building to where it is today. It's taken the Trust a lot of blood, sweat, toil and tears, to use a well-worn phrase, to get to this point. We've now got to move on from that to think about how this is going to be sustainable in the future. We certainly would like to look to put some photovoltaics on the building so we can start to think about our electricity consumption. One of the main things that the Development Trustee has done in Kirkcudbright is to think about the sustainability of what we've got here. Without that being sustainable, this building will fall into disrepair again. So part of what we're doing is to make sure that we have something that will keep going for the next 20, 30 years or longer.